train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He tell us I'm making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regretted me letting them stay in the game. See my route took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. Just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off proof, magic. Now watch me shoot through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominated every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Look on the blitz, pass it. Got it on. Smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Sony Michel, his first carry. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, 66. Rip. Check 50.
Brady going to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Brady gives to Michel. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Bravo. Goal 50. Hey, check it.
Here's Brady. He's got Sanu. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit some big pass plays early, it takes a start.
The Titans are a CPU team, ain't it?
Yeah. You get a 4 win.
Yeah. Damn, my team.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10 stop at the 11.
We sure ain't nobody got nobody, bro.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around
I ain't think these niggas were that bad.
These short runs, they still pay dividends because they take their toll on a defense.
I thought I could carry shit with Deshaun Watson and just make shit happen. Nah.
Man, hey, that's why I left there, bro. I said, nah, hell no.
I really thought I could make some shit shake just because I had that nigga.
Nah, bro, it's tough. It's tough, my nigga.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
We going
I gotta look on free throw.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the
your
red zone,
game, bro.
if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment.
You
A game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Winston and the Bucs take over.
Please say these niggas on my schedule, goddamn. If you beat these niggas by 14, oh hell yeah, I got a game with these bitches.
For a pickup of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, you know what, bro? We played the last game of the season too, bro.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Yeah, I played I'm saying though, like I played the coach. Week 16, I played U17, bro. And the way the division looking, this shit gonna be close. You feel me? Niggas might go into the playoffs 6 and 10 and shit.
He's met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
They let me in there. Look, bro, I'm dead everything. I did everything. The best team in the division might got like 7 or 8.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They ain't going
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant
because they got up
would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged.
I hate when you standing a nigga up, then the rest of the team come tackle them. They tackle them right over the damn 3rd down line. Like, bro, they need to have some IQ with this shit, man.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Man, I wish I played the Browns.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially the 2nd half.
If I had some reason to play that nigga, I would have been straight.
These dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Brady, a quick throw out to Edelman.
You gotta hit that nigga, bro.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Hey, y'all niggas can't stop it, though.
Escaping the pressure right.
I'm gonna run that motherfucker to the wheel fall out. Yeah.
I should have thrown it out of bounds.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I'm doing stupid shit, but all I had to do was kick a field goal. That's why I lost last game. I missed the field goal. I could have kicked 2 field goals and still would have been straight.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He's got Evans. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Barber on 1st and 10. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. First down, they go with Barber again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Jameis to throw it. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Go, go.
45. Mike, 45.
You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
You're trapped. You're trapped.
Check 9. Check 9. What are you hitting?
Brady now on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They done fucked up. Let me find out it's a read in this playbook. It's over now. Second over.
On first down, Michelle. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And it's Michel once again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
I should be up
change the blocking
2 points right now.
Maybe go to max protection. The biggest
I be doing
you bring your
stupid
running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Yeah, there, no. Really ass since I know a new game gonna come up.
Now he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Yeah, I needed a corner, man.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Winston. He's going to air one out. Well, this is
he still caught that shit.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, it's Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of it.
There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a 1-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. 1-possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition, shit, we take shots, take notes, please. We putting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, we live in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Tell your mama and tell your daddy.
Y'all trying to play park in a minute, man?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. Touchdown, bitch. Touchdown.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And some room to run now. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play there on the first play. 63 yards on the ground. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long.
Got the second one.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. This will be caught by Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, 30 yards. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Check. Come back. Hey, 43.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll buy some time right. It's Kelce on the ground. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. These guys hooking up right away here, Charles. 2 plays, both passes in his direction, and both catches.
And in our time together, have we not seen the tight end position continue to develop in the passing game? You know, at some point, we may not call them tight ends anymore. We may have to come up with an entirely different way of designating that position and what they do on the field. Because when I hear tight end, I think of the old school, hand in the dirt, blocking on the line of scrimmage. These guys are much more receiver than they are guys who are going to move in the running game.
You gotta go right here. You gotta play big. Right.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Set.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Man, you worry about the wrong thing, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They find some open field here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
They ain't losing no more, man.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. After the interception, here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and the pressure gets to him again. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, 78 yards, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Hey, whenever I get through that man game, shit, we play Parker there. I want to.
After picking up the first down.
Second.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes dancing to his left. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off around the 41. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way.
Alright, I'm done. I made him quit, bro.
Do that bit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, man, I'm in the fourth, bro.
Hold on, let me see the nigga on purpose some more. I tell you, I need to start up another one, man. Ain't nothing but 4 minute quarter though. Yeah. Alright. I got to delete some of me damn people on here. You got boo boo? Come here. Come here.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All the damn money, like I get it back.
Now a first down throw, Watson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Watson. He sets to fire deep. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember coming out of school is able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Stun on you.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Stun on you. It's spinning you.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Eluding the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there. David Moore, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got his target. That's Moore. A really nice gain of 25 yards. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out and forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Prosise. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Wilson hit.
But this motherfucker always fumbling, bro. God damn, bro. This nigga ass, bro.
30. Past the 20.
Nigga stay fucking fumbling, bro.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Can't do shit with him.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance.
Stay fumbling the damn ball.
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Check. Check. Hot. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's second down.
55. 14.
To throw again, Wilson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz in the sack.
12.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. The ball popped in the air and entered. And I do believe this is going to
I'll take that safe.
safety. It is.
Give me a pep. Give me a pep. Give me a pepper right there. Right there. Give me a pull-up right there. Give me your pull-up right there.
Trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt
right here.
like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it?
Yeah, that.
Backwards into your own
Put your leg in.
such a great play.
Hey, hold on.
Disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
This is taken at the 15.
Put this on. Clip, pay attention, bro. Now go on ahead. Go ahead with your bags up.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Cut 50, cut 50.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 15, 1st down Seahawks.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing again on second down. Watson, and now he's going to use his legs. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, and this one complete to Will Fuller. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Throwing on second down, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Watson on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. On 1st down, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Check 99. Check 99. Jump. Big dad. Go 14. Top go.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh my
Wilson's
fucking
going to be
god.
intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
I'm doing that now, bro.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Check 4. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Check girls. Mike 5-4.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans push further out in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
I got to listen that damn touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical?
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
I done had too many damn times.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Now Wilson on first down. It's caught, Lockett. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw again is Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing again here, Wilson. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. He hits his running back, Procise. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run down here with Procise. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On 2nd and goal, Wilson on the move to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, we throw a pick right there.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
They weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers.
Bro, my whole team is right there. How the fuck we couldn't get that back?
The onside kick. What'd you think?
This shit's on there, bro. They got me onside kick recovery better.
As many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Watson under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Michael Kendricks. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Watson. Buying time to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing is Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Come on, we going.
And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Check 9, check 9. Hey, check 24, 124. Good.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson. And he's got it. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll run it. This is Procise. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. 2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Did all that shit, just throw a fucking pick.
Gibson, and he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down now.
Bro, come on, bro.
Bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll run it again with Miller.
Shit, 13-8, shit. All my damn time.
He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here at a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what
damn, Russell Wilson, come on, bro. What the fuck is you doing?
Friday, they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And, oh, a crusher.
Man, fuck this. Man, I might come on 2K.